Hello everyone and welcome to the official Lost video podcast for the episode The Package. In our last episode, Abaterno, we went back 143 years plus to find out the origins of Richard, aka Ricardus. So we thought it was only appropriate to sit down with actor Nestor Carbonell. Take a look.
I've been wondering since I first started on the show about 3.5 seasons ago. I started in season 3 in the middle of episode 7 of season 3. And not knowing who I was then.
Are you one of them?
One of whom?
A hostile.
I knew immediately when I got the episode where I was suddenly in the 70s, in long hair, in 70s garb. But I physically, in terms of, I hadn't aged at all. I was still essentially the same age. Once I realized that, that's when I knew, that's when I stopped guessing. I said, okay, you know what, I'm just going to go along. I'll play what's written, I'll play the moment. I'll sort of build my own backstory and justify what I'm doing. But I can't. I mean, there's no way. At that point, I said, okay. I mean, all bets are off. Who knows who this guy is at this point? Is he a vampire? I don't know. Last season, I was playing with the bottle on the ship, which is a replica of the Black Rock, or it seemed like a replica of Black Rock. It was obviously a foreshadowing what was to come. So I had a sense that I probably came to the island of Black Rock, but from where I didn't know. It was such a great choice to make Richard come from the Canary Islands. It's an interesting place, and it kind of worked in my favor. My parents are Cuban. A Cuban accent actually is very similar to the Canary Islands accent. So I didn't have to do a lot of accent work. It's a good thing because I only had a week of preparation.
Dale esto al doctor.
No, Isabela, no.
Tómalo, mi amor.
Si algo te pasa.
Cierra tus ojos. Siempre estaremos juntos.
But I've been waiting 3.5 years now to really find out, for real, what their intent was and what the origins of the character really were. And now I find out I actually speak Spanish. That I learned it from studying a Bible in English. And that I actually am not a eunuch, that I actually had a wife at one point that I cared deeply for. So I found out amazing things. The writing was just pretty incredible, and when I got the script, I was really blown away.
You let him talk to you, didn't you?
He told me to give you this.
I'm sure you realize if you go with him, you'll never be with your wife again. I understand. He can be very convincing.
How much do I really know, or do I think I know of my character? I'd like to think I know, 90%, but, knowing the show and the twists and turns it takes, I'd probably be safer to say I know about 40%. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but you just never know. They take you on such an amazing, wild ride. You don't know what to expect on this show.